morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wonderful followers. My name is Angelina, Ange for short, your 21st century virtual nurse. My page name is Angie Talks on Facebook. We're going to discuss about self-care, taking care of ourselves, putting ourselves first, not feeling guilty or not feeling selfish to take care of ourselves. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video about caregiver burnout. And today I'm going to continue the part two, but it's about us. We're going to focus on ourselves, to doing what is good for ourselves. So if you are a caregiver for someone you love, give yourself a break. It's okay. Don't feel guilty. Give yourself a break. Take a break. Take care of yourself. Many people who are actively caring for old adults don't identify as caregiver. Yet, when considered more carefully, women often identify with this role, the role of taking care of elderly family members. So, realizing this role and recognizing the emotional and physical demands involved with caregiving can help you seek out support. Sometimes we take this work for granted and we burn out. But when you recognize the emotional and physical demands that is involved in taking care of an elderly person or a sick family member, you will be in a better position to seek help and support when needed without feeling guilty. So that's what we are discussing today, taking care of ourselves without feeling guilty. So, how do you take care of yourself as a caregiver? In the first place, let those in your care, those who you are taking care of, be as independent as possible. Sometimes it is tempting to do everything for them, but just know what chores, which house chores they are capable of doing, and then which ones you are needed to help. For instance, if you have to take them for a sick family member to a doctor's appointment like this, that's your chore. But when they come home and there are petty household chores that the person can do, don't assume all the responsibility on your shoulder. It is important to differentiate between the things someone can handle on their own and the tasks they need you for. This distinction is very good for both of you. It makes the division of labor, it's distinguish the division of labor clearly, so everybody knows their role and what to do. And also accept help from others. If siblings, neighbors, or family friends offer to assist you, please say yes. Be prepared with a list of specific ways that they can help. Stop assuming taking every responsibility on your shoulder. Such as taking someone, let distinguish the roles that they can help, such as if you need them to take the person to the grocery store. When I say grocery store, I mean like shopping for food stuff, like and stuff like that. Don't be too proud. Sometimes we feel too proud taking care of people, our loved ones, that we refuse to accept help. So don't be too proud to accept help for yourself as well. Remember, remember that caregiving is a job. So allow others to allowing others to help you actually helps yourself too. Take advantage of resources and tools in your community. For instance, many communities have classes and services, especially in abroad, like transportation and meal delivery. Even these days in Ghana, especially the cities, there are meal delivery services. So once in a while, you can give yourself a break from cooking and then order something, some meal delivery, so you have a rest for yourself. That could ease your load. That could ease your load when you engage in such activities like taking taking a break from cooking once in a while. It's good for, it's a part of the self-care. It's part of this of self-care, taking care of yourself. In abroad, for instance, there are organizations that come home to help the the older generation. So for if you have a mom or a dad or somebody, even a child, a sick child, somebody with a special need, there are healthcare teams and support group for caregivers that can help you find resources and solve common caregiving problems. Sometimes twice a week or 3 times a week, they come and help with bathing, grocery, laundry, and other household chores. It gives you a break as a caregiver. And if my listeners will agree with me, many women who are caring for aging parents are also caring for their children, especially teenagers or young adults, and are divided in their responsibilities. So they are caregivers for their mothers, for their aging parents, their younger children, their teenagers. It's a lot of work. It puts a lot of workload on you. So if you are in this situation, you probably want to be a super mom and a super daughter and a super working woman and a super wife. You want to be super in all of these roles. But your self-care can suffer if if you try to hold yourself to super standards. Let go of certain things, relax, and know that you can do everything. Trying to be a super mom, a super daughter, a super wife, a super working woman, you will break eventually because you can't please everybody. So try to let go of guilt and be realistic about what you can accomplish. Don't compromise your sleep by trying to please everybody, becoming super everything. Eventually, your sleep will be compromised. Imagine waking up early in the morning to take care of your elderly parents, that make sure the children are ready for school. You hurriedly go to work. You make sure you prepare something for your husband, see him out of the house to work. You also go to work. You come back. You continue the cycle continues. For how long can you continue like this? You will eventually break down. So try to let go of guilt. Don't feel guilty. Be realistic about what you can accomplish. Do not compromise your sleep, your time for exercise, or your healthy eating habit trying to do it all. You can't do it all. Nobody can do it all. So remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can pour from an empty cup. If you body, mind, and soul is not put together, you can extend it to people. You can only give what you have. My cup, even the Bible says, my cup runneth over. My cup, your cup has to be full. So, in order for you to extend it to others, pour some for others, your cup has to be full. So, if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to care for those who need you. It's important to make sure body, mind, and soul are well put together before you can help somebody else extend before you can extend a helping hands to somebody else. There is a saying in there is an Akan proverbs which translate like two blind men cannot lead each other. They will all fall in a ditch. Anifrafo mmienu sɛbe ntumi anifrɛ no ntumi nnidi odifrɛ ni ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo bɛti atɔ amena mu. So you can take care of somebody when you yourself is physically, emotionally, psychologically unstable or stressed out. Take time to do something you want to do. Too often, women don't take care, as women, we don't take time to do the things we really want to do until we finish all of our supposed responsibilities and commitment to others. So we put all our interests and hobbies aside and please do things for everybody until everybody is satisfied before we can do that. And sometimes there's no time, there is no time after all the ups and downs to take care of ourselves. So doing things in this order leaves too little, sometimes zero time for the things you really want to do. I keep saying women because women in most of our household are the primary caregivers. That's why I keep mentioning women. So if you are a man here and you are a caregiver, no disrespect, my apology to you, but I'm just saying in general, it's women who are caregivers in most cases. Instead of saving your passion and hobbies for that rare can be never, rare free moment which may never happen, schedule them into your day. Schedule your hobbies and passions into your day. So as you are taking care of others, have it in mind that you have to take care of yourself too. For instance, book a block of time for gardening or journaling. I'm going to show some pictures here. This is a caregiver. Like I said, men can also be caregivers, but it's mostly women. That's why I will keep saying women. Forgive me if you are a man here. Take time for yourself and then indulge in what makes you happy. If you like gardening, do gardening. If you like journaling, writing, this lady wants to be at the poolside and she's allowed to do that. Never feel guilty to do what makes you happy. And if you like spa, taking care of your self body, please go ahead, book an appointment somewhere, go to a decent spa. They will pamper you and pamper yourself. Do facials, whatever makes you happy. After taking care of others, don't feel guilty, don't feel selfish. Go ahead and pamper yourself. Men can also pamper themselves, not just women. So this is to show you that men are also allowed to pamper themselves. You can go out with family or a friend for a spa treatment. There is nothing wrong, and don't let anybody tell you it's a waste of money. There's nothing like a waste of money when you are putting yourself together. So long as you are doing it within reasonable, within what you are doing is reasonable, within a reasonable budget, there's nothing wrong with that. All these people need a break and they are taking care of themselves. By the time you go back to work, you will feel refreshed. Your mind and everything will be ready for the work ahead of you. I said men also take care of themselves. So this is what is going on. And then this person likes to read. Reading is also a form of relaxation. When you are off, you take off, delegate the caregiving role to somebody and take care of yourself. Go to the spa. You could be reading in the tub while still relaxing. Schedule a meeting with your favorite book like this lady is doing here. Your favorite sunny spots. if you want to go to a beach or somewhere, how do you do that? Set an alarm during the day to remind yourself to do breathing exercise too. If that's what makes you happy, do it. Whatever makes you happy in the midst of taking care of others, indulge in it. I like when I'm off, I like to take off myself too. So I am allowed. This lady is taking care of herself, doing some facials there, putting oil, moisturizing the face. It's all part of taking care of yourself. Self care, it's important, very, very important. You can go for manicure and pedicure, nothing wrong with it. Go and let somebody pamper your feet. You need it. This is a spa treatment. I think I should book an appointment and go for something like this. Take care of yourself. Yes. Don't feel guilty. Take your vitamins too. It's all good for body, mind, and soul. This is a beach side. This person is enjoying the weather, which is also good. So get up early and make a trail run or walk, or you can also do engage in yoga class the first thing you do rather than the last thing. So wake up in the if your schedule is busy on days, wake up in the morning and indulge yourself. Do what makes you happy to set the tone for the day. Time spent doing the things for yourself is not wasted time. It's not wasted time at all. So the time spent is not wasted. It rather allows you to recharge and attend to your responsibilities with a new energy and vigor. So time spent taking care of yourself is not wasted at all. You can have go out with friends, take a walk at the beach. It's all refreshing to the mind. It's therapeutic. After shoveling with the responsibilities, taking care of everyone, you need a break. Do yoga if that relaxes you. Indulge in that. Some people like gardening, so it's all form of therapy. Whatever makes you happy, refreshing. It reduces stress. Engage in it. If you like music, put on your music and enjoy yourself. Another self care activity, taking care of your face. Why not? You are allowed to. Oh no. Showering yourself with something special. It's also good, a good form of self care. It doesn't have to be expensive or fancy. It's very good. Take care of yourself. Take care of your spirit. Spirituality means something different to everyone. But as it's at its core, spirituality helps give life context. For some, it takes the form of religious observation, prayer, meditation, or a belief in a higher power. For others, it is found in nature, music, art, or a secular community. Staying connected with your inner spirit and the lives of those around you can enhance your quality of life. So take care of your spirit to enhance your quality of life, both mentally and physically. They are good. Your personal concept of spirituality may change with your age and life experiences, but it always forms the basic of your well-being. Your spirituality forms the basic of your well-being. It helps you cope with stresses, large and small. When you are stressed, depends on your what you call spirituality. It helps you to cope with it, be it a big stress or small, and it affirms your purpose in life. Spirituality, tapping into your spirituality affirms your purpose in life, and it's all part of self-care. So take care of your spirituality while taking care of others too. And spirituality doesn't always mean religion. For some people, meditation, listening to some sort of music, it's all form of spirituality for them. So what may be your understanding of spirituality will be different from my understanding of spirituality. Let's just get this straight here. It is important to try to let go of any guilt that you feel when you take care or time for yourself. It is not selfish or lazy to prioritize a bubble bath or an afternoon painting. Don't feel guilty if you take a bubble bath or you like, for instance, you like painting as a hobby and you are doing it. Don't feel guilty. It's self-assertive. Self-assertive is knowing yourself, understanding yourself, and what make what you tap in to make you happy and fulfilled. Be self-assertive, know yourself, so you wouldn't feel guilty when you are pampering yourself. Think of these activities as part of your doctor's orders to take care of yourself. Think of it as a therapy, a form of therapy while you're taking care of yourself. If you find that you can't let go of the guilt, practice mindfulness, meditation, coming no being true to yourself. Notice the guilt, be curious about it, and then redirect your attention back to the present moment. Notice your guilt when you are beginning to feel guilty while taking care of yourself. Ask yourself, why am I feeling guilty? And then afterwards, redirect your attention back to the present moment. Redirecting your attention back to the present moment is realizing you are not doing anything bad. It's about you. You have to take care of yourself. And do you know that laughter is another way of taking care of yourself? Laugh out loud and often. It's really the best medicine. Laughter is a medicine. If anybody has heard this phrase before, laughter is a medicine. As you are being a caregiver, find humor, something humor that is funny, and laugh as much as possible. Take time to be silly and with grandkids. An elder if you are a mature lady, a grown-up lady taking care of somebody, don't be too stiff or too uptight. Relax, be silly with grandkids, nieces or nephews. And if you do so around the family member you are caring for, sorry guys, you will spread the laughter and joy. You will spread the laughter and joy. If you have a positive aura and demeanor while taking care of somebody, the feelings spread to the person you're taking care of. So if you are bubbly, funny, happy, the person you're taking care of, it's transcends to them. The whole environment, the whole environment becomes excited, bubbly. So it's very good to do that as well. Watch a movie together that appeals to both of your senses of humor. You can watch a movie that makes both of you happy. So when you are a caregiver, you give and give. That's what you think, you have to give and give. It's easy to let get lost and forget yourself in the process of giving and giving and giving. Simple strategies approach, simple strategic approach with intention can help. So, what do I mean by that? Be strategic in your approach while taking care of others so you won't feel guilty or burn out. Have a plan, a calendar, a weekly or daily calendar of what to do, and include yourself in that calendar so you won't forget about your taking care of yourself as well. You won't let go of yourself. So, to summarize what I've just said, strategies for dealing with taking care of people to avoid burnout and taking care of yourself is to first accept help. And then, secondly, focus on what you are able to provide, set realistic goals, break large tasks into small steps that you can do one at a time. Get connected. Find out about caregiving resources in your community. Join a support group. That is a support group can provide validation and encouragement, as well as problem solving strategies for difficult situations. Seek social support. Make an effort to stay well connected with families and friends who can offer non judgmental emotional support. Set personal health goals. For example, set goals to establish a good sleep routine. You need your sleep, it's important. Find time to be physically active on most days of the week, like 3 times a week. A walk or something will do. Eat a healthy diet and drink plenty of water. And take respite care. It may be you go out for a while, even if it's a few hours or a weekend, delegate the task and go take respite care. It's very important to bring mind and body together. So this is where I will end here. Remember, you cannot take care of anybody while you yourself is not in a good place physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. Remember, the page name is Angie Talks, your one and only 21st century virtual nurse. Bye for now. See you later.